Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry we're a little late this morning. Episode 294. We're about to get it started right now.
All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Good morning. We are live. We are the Red and Rail Sports Show coming to you live. Everybody I think is coming to you live from the
T
ATL Shorty. Giving you real sports talk because we are real sports fans who were real sports athletes who have what, gentlemen? Real sports
What's
knowledge. All right, so sit back, relax, take it easy. We're about to get started. We have a special guest in the building. Me and Red are here live from the ATL, and the president is in the building. How's it going, Press?
Sitting in the countryside watching armor-plated piglets walk across the yard.
Not the armor-plated one.
Yeah. That bacon is tough.
Those are very rare. We got to watch those. Those are rare. You better take a picture of them. All right, let's jump right into it. My number 294, and I'm going to be brief. I'm not going to take all day, goes to a man who just got inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. Played for the Dallas Cowboys, number 94, DeMarcus Ware. Just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's already in the College Hall of Fame, so he in two Hall of Fames now. DeMarcus Ware, number 94, former Cowboy. All right, we're going to move it on. We're going to welcome the Rev Knight Nation. We're going to welcome them here. They are live. Let me see the comments. Let's see what we got. All right. Good morning, Eric Parker. Eric Parker is here. Good morning, Mr. Vice President. He said he's in the building. He's ready to slam down the gavel. And slamming down the gavel for another fire session of TRRSS. Let's go. Joe Black in the house. Joe Black said, "What's up, guys?" We got Joe Black.
Hey,
and
YouTube purgatory?
Mr. President. Yeah, he's still in purgatory. Mr. President, he said he got armor-plated piglets, a.k.a. armadillos. All right. We're going to leave the armadillos alone. Okay, let's jump right into it. We have our dope, note, and cope today. Let me change that up. All right, change. Okay, dope, nope, and cope. Come on now. Stop acting up. Something wrong with it. There we go. Dope, nope, and cope. All right, Red, what's your dope moment?
My dope moment is Travis Hunter and Henry Blackburn making peace after all the negativity with Henry Blackburn late hit on Travis Hunter. It was good that those two young guys could come together and dissolve all the negative issues surrounding the play. Travis Hunter is going to be okay. Henry Blackburn is going to be okay. Two young guys can move on with their lives. It was an unfortunate play, but everybody survived. And it's so good to see those two young men making peace and not war. Good job, Travis and Henry. Dope.
All right, that's your dope moment. All right, Mr. President, what's your dope moment?
My dope moment. There's this little kid out there. Y'all may know his dad for other reasons. Charlie Woods just won the 14, 15-year-old bracket at the Notah Begay Junior Golf National Championship in Orlando. And of course, like father, like son, he won it on the last hole and won it by one shot. So he will be going to the national championships in Louisiana. And of course, it doesn't hurt that Tiger Woods is your caddy.
Oh, he got Tiger to be his caddy. Wow. That's big time. My dope moment goes to the Baltimore Orioles, who have clinched the home field in the American League. And we know who got the home field for Major League Baseball, but I'm going to give it to Baltimore because they've had some rough times. And then, with all this going on, they were able to secure the best record in the American League. So I'll give Baltimore my dope moment. All right. Mr. President, what's your note moment?
My note moment is going out to former Ohio high school football coach Tim McFarland out of Brooklyn High School. If you have not heard, he resigned after his team repeatedly used the word Nazi in their play calling. The problem with that is their opponent, Beechwood, is 90% Jewish. Bad move.
Yeah, I saw that, and that was kind of a bad thing going on. But he's been removed, which is a good thing for him and for everybody to get him out of there. All right, Red, what's your note moment?
My note moment, believe it or not, goes to Taylor Swift.
Ooh.
Oh no, not Taylor Swift. Oh my goodness, what has she done now?
Taylor, now when you meet a new guy that you like and you go out on a family outing, it will be best not to yell obscenities in front of your boyfriend's mother. You know, I know you was excited when Travis Kelce got the touchdown, but to say let's effing go right in the ear of Mrs. Kelce, I mean, geez, she said right there by you. Taylor, come on. I be excited, yeah, but how about not cussing in front of your future mother-in-law? I mean, geez, woman, have some class, Taylor. Hey. But either way, everything else is positive about you, baby.
Hey, here's another thing you got to look out for. If that relationship goes south, look out for another hit record.
Yeah, we already know that. Well, I hope Travis know that.
Yeah,
he's gonna be in the worst possible way.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough on him. He better be careful. My note moment goes to Kapler for the San Francisco Giants. He became the first manager to be fired this year for Major League Baseball. He had a rough rocket time, and everybody thought the Giants would get in the playoffs this year. I didn't, but they thought they would. So, but unfortunately, he won't be around to see the rebuilding because he's gone after 4 seasons in which he struggled. Several of them. He had a winning record, I think, his first season. After that, it's been ho-hum. So, Mr. Kapler, I'm sorry, it's time to go. See you later. All right, Mr. President, what's your cope moment?
Well, I'm coping with the fact that at this point, because things are going bad, the USFL and the XFL are merging.
Oh, somebody told me that yesterday.
I know Red is a big pop culture fanatic. This is the worst combination since they did the Match Game Hollywood Squares hour back in the 80s.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, you didn't. Oh.
It's great in theory, but it's not going to work. Some things I
wonder who was still a square at that time.
I like the Match Game. Yeah, but when they put it with the Hollywood Squares, things just got all twisted and crazy, but that's okay. Red.
Hey, it allowed me to learn some good celebrities back in the day. Some of them celebrities I wouldn't even know when they went on Hollywood Square. I'd be like, oh yeah, there go the person that was on Hollywood Square. I see they weren't really that famous. I mean, they had some folks on there. You didn't see them in anything after.
Well, basically, they just took the leftover stars from your NBC shows who weren't really doing anything, but gave them some TV time.
Oh my God, I see it. Yeah, a lot of them are old TV stars. Some of them shows already count. I'm like,
when I saw who was that? When I saw Nipsey Russell, it was over. That's all I need to see. Nipsey Russell. That was it.
How in the world? How did Shadow Stevens get center? Well, no, I think he was the bottom square, but Joan Rivers was center square, and you had some dude named Shadow Stevens announcing it every day, and everybody else was just rejects from rejects from the soap opera world and TV world.
All right, my cold moment goes to Jamal Adams, safety for the Seahawks. He had talked about when he got injured this last time, he was considering retirement. He was really seriously thinking about it, and he was like, he don't know if he can keep going these injuries, but thankfully for him, he was able to get through it. and he's gonna play again. But he said he had a rough time because he couldn't cope with all those injuries. So I'm hoping he gets through everything and is able to return to play at a competitive level. Red, you don't think he's gonna do it?
I'm saying, well, we'll see. You just third week now. He'll get nicked up again. Like Mario. I thought Mario was going to write down the list of his injuries for a minute. I mean, not Mario. I thought the Fred was going to write down the list of his injuries for a minute.
All right, let's see what the nation had to say. They got a lot of comments.
Did I get my coat?
Yeah. Oh no, you didn't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My coach is Brandon Staley.
Oh.
For the Chargers. I guess his team gonna have to cope with him, keep taking all these chances, and nearly losing the game. Now eventually he gonna get his wish and he gonna lose one of these games he trying to do. Just keep surviving. But eventually, Brandon Staley, you'll get your wish. Keep on playing with danger. Keep on playing that final destination game. Eventually, you gonna get it, and it's gonna come in the worst way. So, all right, well, that was my coach.
Yeah, he survives, boy. I tell you, I don't know how he survived. That Minnesota game, he should have never won. He should have never won that Minnesota game. That was terrible. All right, let's see what the nation got to say. All right. Let me see.
He brought up the Jim J. Bullock reference. That's
not Jim J. Bullock. Wait a minute.
See, guys like that. That's who was on. That was who was on the show. Jim J. Bullock.
Vincent, the VP said YouTube Purgatory featuring the great Joe Black.
Yeah.
Joe Black said his dope Ronald Acuna officially making a 40-70 club. And the end time, Otis Nixon's franchise record with 72 stolen bases. Yeah. Let's see. Roy Michael Johnson, good morning, Roy. He said, I agree with you, Red. All right. Mark Cheney, good morning, Mark. Dope 40-70. Winston Thornton checking in, saying, fellas, what's going on? What's going on, Winston? Well, Red, here we go back to Taylor Swift again. Hoping to come up. Slow today, boy, I tell you. Slow today. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why it's not
the ironing board
popping up.
Told you need to eat a couple of sandwiches.
Travis said, dope. Travis Kelce capitalized on the popular. Oh, Lord, of being with the ironing board. Taylor Swift gained 385,000 followers on IG. Jersey sales went through the roof. All business. Yeah, it is all business.
Just right. Abraham. What's up, Abram? What's up? Now, just remember, Travis, all those 368,000, they're gonna be the same amount that hate you when y'all break up. So just keep in mind, they not your friends. They tell the friends. They just borrowing you right now. So you
and $10 a CD is not bad either. That's 368,000 in your pocket.
Yeah,
the Swifties.
You better be easy with it, easy, Travis. You don't want those same folks on your back now. So make sure you. What's up, G?
G, what's up, fellas? Vincent said his nope in the Taylor Swift Kelce breakup. Her new song will go #1. Travis don't even know. Yeah, we've been talking about that. He gonna be part of a song.
Hey, that #1 hit is gonna be You Couldn't Even Score.
Oh my God. Right out the end zone. That's what Vincent is.
Yeah. Vincent Cope, Americans getting thumped by the Europeans and yeah, they getting killed in the Ryder Cup. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Pastor Melvin Watkins is tuning in from Atlanta today. He left Jay Morant in Memphis.
Yeah, I get tired of him.
Oh Lord. Look at this list from Vincent. Hollywood Squares phase. Jim J. Bullock, Cesar Romero, the Riddler, the Joker, I'm sorry. Zaza Gabor, yeah. A.K.A. Green Acres, Oh my goodness.
Hey, you read the whole comment, coach.
Oh Lord, he got too many to name. Gimme
Oh, Bruce
Park Avenue, and
Vilanch.
one of the funny Bruce Vilanch, flame on, old school. Oh my gosh.
All right, I know.
Golly, that went way back.
I know Bruce Vilanch, Vince. That's a little comedy writer for Hollywood. Let me see. Dope.
Yeah.
Nope. The entire Broncos organization giving up 70 in an NFL game. Yep, that's a good note, Joe.
Yeah, if you bet on that point spread, y'all jumping out the window.
All right, let's go. What's the next comment? That's it. That's it.
Falling out the window.
What's up, Jared? Good morning.
Jerry's in the house today. Okay. Hold on. Come on in.
You keep the comments going, Coach. I got you. Keep on. I'm gonna read them. Derek, what's up, Derek? Derek Perry. Yo, what's up?
All right.
That it? Is that it? Cope, Joseph Cope having to deal with all these FSU fans. Clemson, you had one. Oh my God, don't bring that game up.
Yeah, they killed my pick last week. Thanks for pant load on that.
You all right, Coach? You good? Coach, you all right? Oh boy! All right, y'all. Wait for Coach.
Okay, tell him I'm gonna pay. Soon I get my money coming in. I'm gonna pay before 3.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right.
Coach, are you good? Are you good?
All right.
Coach, are you
Sorry
good?
about that. Technical difficulties.
Can you hear
Okay.
us? Are you good? Are you good?
I'm
Can
good.
you hear?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on.
Ronald
Come on.
Acuna
All right,
breaking.
Ronald Acuna breaking Otis Nixon stolen base record. Clean. All right. What's next?
Mr. Harry, the owner says you have to pay before 11:30 right now.
Tell him I can get my money coming in. I gotta wait. It's supposed to be coming, and my check's supposed to be coming. Waiting on it to clear.
Okay.
Tell him please if he don't mind.
Okay.
Coach, you probably should have muted that.
Yep.
Are you ready, man? You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right, y'all. Back to the show. Sorry for the delay. All right, Vincent, you can't even score. Has hit the #1 special dedication from a weird Billy Kelsey. I guess that's Travis's brother or something. All right, what's next, Coach? Any more comments?
Oh yeah, we got plenty coming through today.
Okay, I'm coping with the Colorado. Oh, come on, pull it back up, Coach. I'm coping with the. Let me have to go to it. Oh boy, I'm coping with Colorado losing last weekend. Good luck today. Another tough opponent in USC. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Jerry. What's next?
All right.
I salute you all for the consistency. We'll talk about that later. Episode 294, Melvin. Next.
Wow.
Jared, that was to be expected. I'm glad folks are tuning in to give Colorado attention they have received in over 2 decades. I love it. The Prime effect. Yep, Coach Prime having that effect down there. You know it. Coach. Yeah. Coach apologizes. Coach apologizes for that, everybody. We're moving on. They say we need to add this to the.
Yeah.
Oh God. I'm trying. Yeah, good. What's up, Maurice? Good morning. Vincent, you crazy. You scared us, Coach. Yeah. Pastor Watkins, these fellas been doing this for some years. Yep, that's right. going 294 episodes, Pastor Watkins. Appreciate the support, man. Anthony House in the house. Let's go, baby. Sorry we had to sweep them Cubs, though. But, hey, you know,
Lord,
that's why they call him the lovable loser.
Yeah, the Cubs may be out of it. They still hanging on, but they might be out of it with all these losses they got.
You just got me hanging on.
All right, let's go on to the topic, the big topic of the day. Dame time. Dame time is with the Bucks now. So we about to see what Mr. Damian Lillard is about to do. He's going to the Bucks in that big massive trade. He said he wanted to be out, and he is out. So we about to see what Dame time gonna do. Red, what's your opinion on this trade? I know you love your boy Damian Lillard.
Well, if I'm just saying, I'm glad a move finally happened. I mean, he's been crying and crying for the last few months about a move after telling us all for years and years that he gonna stay with Portland. I'm staying with the little squad. I'm not gonna make a move. I am content here with Portland. Yeah, right. We all knew that was a bunch of BS. And then finally, after all the teams have made their moves, when everybody has finally spent all the money and all the moves have been made, now he decided to come out the woodwork and ask for a trade. Well, and then you want to say, I only want to get traded to one team. Well, dang, you don't have that much. You can't control the things like that now. Only thing you can control is your trade demand. Whatever happens after that, the teams are going to make the best deal for themselves. They'll try to make the best deal for the player, but in the end, they're always going to make the best deal for themselves. Now, they eventually got you to Milwaukee. They got you playing on a contending team, playing with a big-time superstar player. To me, you can't ask for better than that, Dame. Playing with a player like Giannis that's still in his prime. You technically still in your prime, semi anyway. A championship team that has a lot of expectations. It wasn't a team you wanted to go to, but it's definitely a championship team. So I think Dame should be grateful that the team was able to move him. Well, from one, like Skip Bayless said, from one small market to another, but at least this small market is contending for a championship and not rebuilding as they were in Portland. So Dame should be happy. He should be very grateful, and he should be ready to get his ball on with Giannis and going for a championship because Milwaukee will be a team to be reckoned with.
All right.
I think, and then I like the moves that I like the moves all the other teams got. But it's like a win all for everybody, I think. So I think it was a good move for everybody involved for the most part. You got DeAndre Ayton out of Phoenix. Like I said, you got Nurkic in Phoenix. I don't know, he's a little bit more injury prone, but like I say, I think it was a good move for everybody, but definitely Dame time because now he's playing with a superstar player in a different location, but in a winnable location.
All right, Mr. President.
Well, he cried, he stopped, he got what he wanted. So I'm going to be really interested this year of how the chemistry is going to work. Seeing that he and J. Rue have played for quite some time, and they kind of know each other. So at this point, it's going to be a show and prove. It's pretty much championship or bust. So hope it works out for him. Where did Giroux end up going?
He's in Portland right now, but they're talking about trading him to a contender. So he's not going to wear a Portland uniform.
Right.
And you know who that contender going to be.
Who is it going to be?
Purple and gold.
You think they're going to be able to swing a trade?
Yeah. If they really want him, they'll move D. Russell out and maybe one of the other guys and get Drew. If they really
what
want
him. What I'm hearing is that they go ahead, Perez.
Yeah, so will it be enough now that Giroux is gone? You know, he was a somewhat of a defensive presence for the Bucks. So will they be able to make up for that?
That's a good question because Dame don't play that. He don't play defense like Giroux or whatever.
No, not even.
They might Giroux the day they made that trade.
Yeah, but the way it's looking, I guess I guess they're saying, hey, we'll give up a Holiday defense. Dame will score 30 points. So I guess that's the thinking behind it. Dame scored 30. They can make up for it. You know,
I
that's
guess they saying they're gonna replace the defense with the offense. But if you ask me, they say Drew was a better shooter last year than Dame. So I hope Dame bring his best offense down there, because whatever you lacking on, see, Drew was a both side. I mean, he was a dual player. He played offense and defense. Whereas Dame, you just an offensive assassin. So I mean, whoever you're scoring, they'll probably be putting up just as much as you. But as long as you scoring, you'll be helping Milwaukee. I mean, like I say, Giannis, as long as Giannis bring his game, you still got Chris Middleton, you still got Bobby Portis, so you still got a little dog on the team. But like I say, Drew plus Bobby plus some of them other guys, that was a lot of dogs. So you missing a little dog, but you still should be contending. But you definitely a little less physical.
Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting. Everybody just immediately Las Vegas shot what's the name up to the top, of Milwaukee to the top of the heap as the champions. And so now we got to see how it works out. Where Holiday going to end up, because they got 6 teams that's on the Drew Holiday list to try and pick him up. Who don't? They got Philadelphia Lakers, Boston.
Lakers are one of the teams.
Several teams that's trying to get him. All right, let's see what the nation is talking about. Red, I think this one for you. Well, this one ain't for you. Let me jump back. This one was for you. He said he reporting you for talking about Cubs. All right. Let's see. They need to win the next 2, and Marlins need to lose next 2. That's the only way you can get in.
You ain't getting in then.
That's what I was about to say. It's gonna be kind of tough.
We pretty much, the Braves pretty much eliminated the Cubs. But thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Tell Danzy it was nice knowing him, but when you leave us, chances of winning go down profusely. Let me see. Winston said, Red, we just talked about this the other week. I'm glad he was able to get out there, and because I'm sure he was stuck. Yeah, thought he was stuck. Yeah, we did talk about that. Yeah, I thought he was stuck too, because the way they said they didn't have a deal before the season started, that it wasn't gonna be no deal. And I just realized season start next week. Then them boys come back to camp next week. So yeah.
I didn't know
they made deals for camp.
All right.
I'm glad Dame Time made that move. Losing Drew Holiday is gonna hurt defensively. They had better remain gritty and grimy, because now all eyes on you guys. A healthy Chris Middleton, Greek Freak, make it happen. I think yeah. Okay. Jerry say good Damian in Milwaukee. I guess my Hawks can't get in the superstars to come help our team make them. Dude, how many times I gotta tell y'all can give up with the Hawks, okay? Nobody's coming to help the Hawks. If the Hawks don't draft their way to a championship, they're not gonna win a championship, okay? You're either gonna draft your way or you're gonna trade your way. Ain't nobody coming there, okay? And as far as the other comment, as far as the Vincent talking about the all eyes gonna be on Milwaukee, I think all eyes are the same eyes that were on Milwaukee before will be on them again. They was a contender before they got Dame. I think they still a contender with Dame, but I still think you still got Boston in the East. You still got Philly, but I don't think they better than Milwaukee. And you still got who's another team I'm forgetting. You got Milwaukee, Boston, the Sixers, and the Heat. So I think. But I'll say Milwaukee and Boston might be the top 2 seeds right now. They definitely have jotted past the Sixers and Miami. So yeah, I go with that. Milwaukee and Boston should enter the season as the top 2 seeds in the East. And for us Hawks fan watching, they'll enter the season as maybe 7th. I predict to be 6, 7, 8 as usual.
Okay. All right. That's the talk. We're going to have to jump right into these NCAA picks because it's getting close to 12. We got a 12 o'clock games on the dock.
Okay.
Right off the bat,
Was that the only topic for the first? That was the only topic for the first. Okay.
Yeah, interesting game right here. Notre Dame against Duke. Now, if you saw this on a basketball court, you'd be like, might be interesting. But we done moved it to the football. Mr. President, what's your pick?
Woo! Wow. Initially, I was going to make this an upset, but I think for reasons unknown to me, Notre Dame should pull this one out. They're almost evenly matched looking at their stats, but I think Notre Dame is gonna pull it out, even though they're playing at Duke. So I'm going with the Fighting Irish.
All right, Red.
Same. Notre Dame lost that heartbreaker last week to Ohio State, and I know they still have a little flicker of a championship hope. Well, you can't lose Duke because it's gonna be all over after that. And boy, you talking about seat gonna be on fire. Yeah, I know it's not fair, but Coach Robinson, your seat gonna be a little on fire. You can't lose a heartbreaker at home to Ohio State and then go on the road and lose to Duke, a perennial basketball team. Boy, your seat, because you look like Coach and the Prez. I can't say you look like me because I'm like, but because you look like Coach and Fred, your seat gonna be on a little fire, buddy, if you lose to Duke today.
All right, let's see what the nation says real quick. What they picked.
I dare somebody to pick Duke. Go ahead and pick Duke. Who want to pick Duke? I'll put some cheese on it right now.
Say Irish.
I knew it.
Winston said Notre Dame. He said Dame. And Maurice Thrower says Notre Dame, but don't sleep on Duke.
I'm sleeping, Maurice. I'm sleeping on Duke.
I'm gonna go ahead and go and make it unanimous and go with Notre Dame. I think they're a little angry, so they got to prove something. So they're gonna try to go out. You know, Duke gonna make it a game because they got a good quarterback, but we'll see. Jerry also said Notre Dame. All right, let's go to the next game. We travel to the SEC.
Uh-oh.
LSU versus Ole Miss. All right, Red, who you got LSU versus Ole Miss?
Man, here we go again. LSU versus a big-time opponent. Last time I went against them, they made me look. No, last time I went with them, they made me look so foolish. And here we go again. But thankfully, they not at home, so I don't have to fall for the okie doke. They going to Ole Miss. What's my boy? Lane Kiffin. Kiffin, he should be ready at home. I doubt he gonna, not have his team ready to play at home. So I'm sure Lane Kiffin, you better be ready now. Don't let Brian Kelly come down there and do you up now. I'm kind of interested where the Prez is going. But since they lost to Alabama last week, I'm gonna say Ole Miss bounce back at home, and I'm hoping the Prez agree with me.
Mr. President,
You might want to take that back, Red.
Oh man, come on, Prez.
You might want to take that
You
back.
think LSU gonna get him?
LSU gonna get them, and for the fact I don't like Lane Kiffin just because, I'm taking LSU.
I hope the Prez wrong on this.
I can't support anything that Ole Miss does. I got personal grudge against them. No, I do not like Ole Miss. I'm gonna go with LSU, even though Brian Kelly is a choke artist too. But I'm gonna go with LSU to win this one.
I think it's a matter of who chokes better.
What'd you say, Big Dog?
It's gonna be a matter of who chokes better.
Lane, I swear, you better not choke this one at home in front of your home crowd, man. You better be ready for old Chip, old Brian Kelly. Come on, Lane. I need this win.
Jerry said LSU.
Oh, shut up, Jerry.
Winston is with you. He's saying Ole Miss.
That's right, Winston. That's right, baby.
Maurice is saying LSU.
Maurice. Come on, Vincent. Who you got, buddy? I know you with me. Eric, shut up. LSU. Anybody with Ole Miss?
Eric said LSU. The VP says LSU. So look like Red, you and Vincent on the island going with Ole Miss. Don't think they're going to out, but we'll see. All right.
All right. Y'all leave me on the island. I remember this.
Next game. This one is kind of intriguing. Kansas versus Texas. Texas is riding high in what is the number 3 team in the country, which I think is overrated, but hey, they up there. Mr. President, is this an upset special?
No, sir. Texas is gonna run away with this one.
All right. He said Texas. Red, who you got?
I'm with the Prez. Texas all the way. Sark finally got his boys balling.
Yeah, I hope Kansas wins, but I can't go with them. I hope they can sneak one, but I got to go with Texas. They firing on all cylinders, even though they got Sark as the coach. He's obviously put the bottle down and is able to coach now. So hey, we're gonna go with Texas to win that one. Let's see if the nation is gonna make it a clean sweep.
Baby Sark, baby Sark.
Winston says Texas. Jerry says Texas. Vincent says Texas. So it's a clean sweep. Maurice says Texas.
Yeah,
all right. It's a clean sweep on this one. Oh, I'm sorry. Eric said Texas. So Texas, yeah, I'm sorry. G said Texas.
That's right. Everybody was Sark. Sark finally don't convince us. Coach needs for Texas to mess up those rankings. His heart says Kansas, but his mind says, my mind's telling me no.
Vincent, it don't matter because if we sweep, we got 5 ranked teams and we run the table, we gonna be in the playoffs. So we ain't gonna need any help. We just gonna run the table and try to. Sister Dana said, I'm so late. Hey, Dana, what are we talking about? And I hope it's not Taylor Swift.
No, we already got past that.
We moved on past Taylor Swift, Dana. So you say
she was a little bored.
Hope you're doing.
We ain't got to the NFL picks yet, so she might come back up.
Yeah. T Kansas, that's for you, Jerome K. Oh Lord, see Jerome K. T Kansas, a team nobody ever heard of.
Silent, yeah.
All right, here goes one that could be different. Florida against Kentucky. Mr. President, who you got? Florida and Kentucky.
This game is gonna stink for all the wrong reasons. And right now, believe it or not, Kentucky is minus the 1.
Yeah, they're 4-0.
And both they're 4-0, 1-0 in the conference. But I'm gonna go with the Gators on this one to handle business.
Okay. Nope, not what in the Florida. Red.
I think I'm with you, Mr. President. Kentucky, yeah, you 4-0. But yeah, that 4-0 ain't too impressive. No. Not falling for that one. I'm with you, Mr. President. I am not falling for that okie doke. That 4-0 is not impressive. I'm just looking at who all they beat. Most impressive person they beat was Arkansas, and Arkansas ain't got not that good of a team this year. All the rest of these cupcakes, man. No, Florida. That's right, Red. Don't fall for that. I almost went there with you, Kentucky, but nope. Not falling for that okie doke. Florida.
Well, I'm going there. I think Kentucky gonna win. I think Florida overrated. They beat Kentucky pretty impressive. And now it be Tennessee. I'm sorry, pretty impressive. I don't trust them. I really don't. I don't trust Florida.
Hey, check this out though. The Florida guy's going with Kentucky.
Wait a minute. Let's see here.
Who's the Florida guy?
One, Mr. Maurice Thrower.
All right.
Oh, Lord. Maurice, you going Kentucky?
Vincent Vincent said
Gators,
VP
okay.
said the Gators. Winston says the Gators.
Florida. Okay.
Jerry says the Gators. Eric,
Yee.
Gators. G says he going with Kentucky. All right,
Oh,
G, way to work. Let's see.
I got a
Maurice
cousin.
he got a cousin who plays linebacker for Kentucky, so he going with Kentucky. And G said can't trust Billy Napier as Florida's head coach.
Billy Nate.
Thank
That's
you.
his
I
name.
don't trust him either because I don't trust
Yeah.
Florida. I think they're gonna pull a choke. All right, the game of the day, which everybody is all talking about, and it's about to come
UGA Auburn, baby. Let's go.
No, skip that one. That's going to be a massacre.
Okay, USC and Colorado. I'm getting it in because it's about to come on. So both you made your pick, Perez. It's easy. You said massacre.
It's going to
USC.
be a massacre.
Now I'm finna see who Red gonna pick. Cause you've been hyping this game. You've been saying USC gonna have some problems. Who are you going with?
I'm rolling. I'm staying consistent. I got to. If I can't go with USC if I've been saying they're gonna have some problems. I'm gonna give Coach Prime one more shot to win one of these big games. He got beat down last week. I gotta hope he gonna have his team a little bit more prepared at home. He said,
Oh,
no.
God, no.
Well, we gonna see. All right, hey, that we'll know. We'll know that team is just not ready for the big time. They good. It's a nice story, but you get massacred 2 weeks in a row, then we'll know you ain't ready for big time. But I'm gonna ride with them.
Hey, Prime going to have to make a lot more Aflac commercials. He's gonna need all the insurance he can get after this whooping.
Oh, man, Lord have mercy. Okay,
Hey, Travis, Travis Hunter is out. Is Shiloh Sanders questionable?
He not playing.
Oh,
he not
done.
playing.
Take it out back and shoot it. It's done. The mascot's going to score.
Oh man. Oh man.
Mascot, golly. Jerry, USC. Vincent says Southern Cal by 50. I'm glad they made an early kickoff. Oh Lord.
It's going to be the USC Dolphins.
Maurice, Southern Cal. Eric, Southern Cal. G, Southern Cal.
Oh,
And
that game was moved up?
No, it was always 12.
12? Okay.
It was always 12. Vincent said, guys, make no mistake, just because we support the bus and what Prime is doing doesn't mean we have to be delusional in our picks. They
right.
Superstars.
Right. Let me change my pick, man.
40.
Is my pick in yet, Coach? Can I change it?
You can. You can.
USC. Yeah.
USC.
Yeah.
We still support Coach Prime. Okay,
even if Colorado, if they win, I'll be happy. But yeah, I got to be smart. I'm glad, Vince. I'm glad you made me think a little bit because there ain't no Travis, no Shiloh. You missing Travis and Shiloh in the secondary. I don't know nobody else in the secondary.
Yeah, and right now the line is at minus 22.5.
They putting
all right, Coach USC, Coach. That's last time I'm pick them too. USC.
They putting this young guy, this transfer in from Utah. I think he's Southern Utah. Some transfer in playing today for Shiloh. So
he's going to transfer right back when he's done.
It's a whiteout. So
oh my God.
All right, the last game of the pick 'em. Oh gosh. Now you talking about a possible blowout? Georgia and Auburn. Mr. President, because I know where Red is going. He'll tell us why. Mr. President, who you got in this one?
This will be a practice game for Georgia. Let's go.
No, okay. He picked it up, thankfully.
Red. I don't think anybody picking any upsets on this one. Who you got? Well, I ain't got to ask you who you got. How many points they gonna win by Red?
That's a good question. I'm trying to see what Auburn defense is like. But you know what? Forget it. It'll be double digits. It'll be at least 10 or 15.
Okay.
Well, they have Georgia at minus 14.
What'd you say, Fred?
They have Georgia at minus 14.
Oh yeah, okay. With Georgia, they'll cover that.
And I'm sure everybody on the in the Rev 9 Nation. Whoa! Wait a minute.
Now who being stupid now?
Vincent said UGA by 100.
Oh, okay. I about to say I thought somebody was going to pick Auburn. Hey,
Maurice said Georgia. Up. Winston said Auburn is pick for you, Red.
yeah, Winston not serious. He know good way Auburn ain't win. He just try to be funny.
G said the Dogs. Whoa. Eric said, upset Auburn. Whoa.
Okay, Eric. All right. Yeah, that's right. Thomas walked off on you. I should walk off too.
Jerry said boo, UGA. All right. Those are the picks. For
Hey, I before we move on, presidential upset special. Be on the lookout for the game that's coming on after Colorado. Michigan, number 2 versus Nebraska. I've been sitting on this for a couple of days, but I'm going to take Nebraska over Michigan.
Whoa. That's big time. Whoa, Nebraska over Michigan. Well, Michigan's supposed to run the table, so they say. But yeah. Vincent said, I think the Southern Colorado game has more interest with celebrities on the sideline more than the actual game. Yeah, they just showed Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce on the sideline.
Kevin Garnett's never set foot inside of a college. Now he's a fan. Nice.
Jared say UGA will still win this pretty much. That's true. We know where that one is going. It's gonna get ugly early. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go right to halftime. I gotta find my halftime
already. Well, we moving fast.
Yeah, I gotta find my halftime music. Yeah, there it is.
You can tell room service to come back now.
Yep. We're gonna go halftime. When we come back, we're gonna do the Braves report and call it the pro kick, and we're gonna do 5 for 5. So get ready. We shall return. All right, let's get to halftime. Take a pause for the call. Let me get the screen back up really quick. Okay. All right, Red, we're going to jump right into the Braves report because I don't think HBC.
I got a beef with you, man. How could you not tell us that the son of your boy plays for your team?
Oh, Jerry Rice's son? Oh, I forgot.
I was like, man, they said it's a son, Glendale Rice. I was like, what? Why here balling? Yeah, okay. Y'all ready for the Braves report though?
All right, let me get that. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, there were some comments. Let's see.
Oh,
Let me
we got
get.
some comments.
Yeah, some comments came up. Let's see what we
Ooh,
got here. Oh,
that Winston talking trash before we went to halftime. Oh, Jared talking trash. Reminder,
he
there was
said,
no
"Oh my
Jared, you
goodness!"
brought it up in my inbox. Yeah, there was no tomahawk chop at the Bird. Nope, I don't think so.
All right,
And what's up? What's up, Anthony? Is
Anthony
Rev
said,
Carroll
"Real."
good?
That's the president, Anthony. All right, and one more.
Yeah, that's right, Red. Red went through a transformation. He looked like the prayers now.
Nando Barrington, what's up, Nando? What's going on?
What up, Nando?
All right,
That
let
it?
me find
Ready for the Braves report?
in a few minutes. Let me pull this up and let me find that Braves report sounder
All
real
right.
quick. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum.
Cue the graphics.
Yeah, they got it.
All right, Coach Mo.
Here we go.
It's game time. It's GT.
Well. What's up, everybody? It's another Braves report this week. Well. I tell you, boy, Chicago Cubs. I see why they call you guys the lovable losers. I mean, all you had to do was win a couple of games in Atlanta. You would have had a playoff spot clinched after this terrible season you had. You could have told your fans on the north side of Chicago, look, y'all, we playing for something. We going to the playoffs. But nope, you decided, but maybe Chicago, you need to be upset at not the Braves, the schedule makers. You thought you were going to catch us when we were still vacationing. Well, maybe if you hadn't had Dansby Swanson on the team, we can't let our former player come back in here and beat us down. You see, we don't care about the Nationals whooping us up last night. Ain't nobody on the Nationals that used to play for us. We don't care nothing about them little scrubs that we'll whoop up when we know the games really count. But Dansby, you think we was going to let Dansby come back in and dance on us and get to the playoffs? No way. Sorry, Cubs. You had to take this beat down all because of Dansby, baby. Like I say, we was not gonna let Dansby come back and show us up. And good job, Dansby, for the series. You only went 1 for 10, 2 runs, 2 strikeouts, and 0 impact whatsoever. So, boy, I see Alex knew what he was doing by not bringing you back. He said, I can get that right there out of Orlando Arcia, and he's much cheaper. And he is much cheaper. So, Dansby, appreciate what you did for us, but you keep that 160 million and that 1 for 10 over there. 1 for 10 and a clutch series, Dansby. Oh, God. Well, anyway, my Braves had to whoop up on the Cubs. We had to make a little history while we was doing it. Ron Acuna, first player, the only player, Jerry, only player in Major League history, 40 and 70 bases stolen. Combination of speed and power has never been seen before. Hopefully, it's never been seen again unless that player play for my team. Okay, so it was a good week for the Braves, 3-1. I'm not worried about that little game we lost to the Nationals last week because the only thing that matters now is the playoffs. Okay, it's the end of the season. I don't care they lose today and tomorrow. To be honest with you, just be healthy. Just stay healthy. I don't care what happened the rest of the regular season for my Braves because we handled business. You understand? We handled our business. That's why we won over 100 games, and we're going to be sitting back chilling during the first round, waiting to see who dares come to Truist Park and play us for the second round. Whoever it is, prepare to get destroyed. So, anyway, good season, Braves. Way to wrap up the season. All the Braves fans so proud of you. Historic offense, solid defense. Okay pitching. But anyway, we expect everything to be worked out, and we are ready for this playoff run. I know the Preds and Coach are with me because we all diehard Braves fans. So all I got to say is, let's go Braves!
All right, that's your Braves report. Prayers, anything to add?
Right, and Red brought up a very good point. Now we've done all the work to get to this point. Now we just have to remain healthy, and number two, as a long-suffering sports fan of Atlanta, I hope we don't get the big letdown. So again, yeah. So again, the key to the game is keeping everyone healthy and everybody going out there handling business.
Well,
all them bats talking. Let me tell you, gotta keep them. That's why Snick playing them simulated games this week. He want them bats to stay active. He don't want them bats to get, to be a lull again. Like that's how Philly caught us last year. Ain't nobody gonna catch us now. We're gonna stay hot with the bats and just pray for some good pitching. Oh God, we pray we're gonna be on the edge of our seat with his pitching. I know.
Red, I want to tell you real quick. I'm glad you changed your pick because USC already up 7-0. I'm glad.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching.
I'm glad you changed your pick at the right time. All right.
Yeah.
It's time for 5 for 5, or we have 5.
Any comments with the Braves report?
Let me see here. What we got? Dana talked about you. She said the passion.
Yeah, that's right. The pack, because it was your team that eliminated us last year. You think I ain't forgot? We ain't trying to get caught by the Phillies again.
Maurice said, let's go, Marlin. The Marlin got that last spot.
And thanks to us, Maurice. Thanks to us. We've knocked the Cubs out. You see how good we are, Maurice? We took care of the Cubs for you because we ain't scared of y'all. Y'all don't scare us. Come on. You want some of this? Bring it on.
Of course, Dana said go Phillies because the Phillies got the top of the wild card. They're going to be a little dangerous, but I hope somebody beat. I mean, I'm sorry, Dana. I didn't mean to say that out loud because y'all are tough. I give you that.
Bryce Harper a little crazy. I hope he don't get ejected no more.
Yeah, he a lot crazy. Ain't no little for him. He a lot crazy. All right. Here we go. 5 for 5. We give 5 topics. You have a short amount. We give our panel a short amount of time to talk on them, and then we move on. We got 5 good topics today. So for Vincent, let me cue the music. Come on, music. Let's go. Uh-oh.
That ain't the fight of it. That ain't the 5 for 5.
We changed up. We changed.
Okay, here we go. There we go.
If it'll play.
It's playing.
There
We
we
here.
go.
Yeah, we here.
All right. Here we go. So the music started. Get ready, Red.
I'm ready.
First topic. Should the NFL have a draft lottery?
Now, personally, I would say no, because I kind of like how things are. I mean, you know where you're going to be drafting. Soon as the season over with, you know where you're going to be drafting. So you can start working on the offseason right away. You ain't got to wait to the middle of the playoffs to find out a little ping pong and see the percentages of the team. Okay. I mean, that's just me personally. I kind of like how things are. But I can understand how some teams or maybe some folks will want a draft lottery because they don't want these teams just tanking. These sorry perennial teams that just keep tanking and keep ruining these quarterbacks' lives. Teams like the Bears who just keep getting the number 1 pick and just keep ruining quarterbacks' lives. Or maybe teams like the Cardinals that Caleb Williams said he don't want to go to. But Caleb now, personally, dude, if the I would rather go to the Cardinals than the Bears. So if you had to pick, I would pray that the Cardinals get that number 1 pick and not the Bears. Because all 3 of us can guarantee you, if you go to Chicago Bears, you're gonna be oblivious in the next 2 years. We don't want that for you, Caleb. So I can see where a lot of fans would want a draft lottery, but personally, I say no.
All right, Fred.
I'll just keep this short and sweet. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. You don't want to give them a reason to try to tank out their season if things are going bad. So unless something else tragic happens, leave it the way it is. They should not have one.
All right. Next topic, Mr. President, is on you. Next topic. Broncos troubles continue. The Broncos have started out 0-3, and they are struggling. And then they go out and get pancaked 70-20. Do you have a solution for them, or this is gonna be all year?
Well, someone might need to talk to Sierra and give Russell some more goodies or something. This is probably the worst I've seen them, and I think the coach is going to have a very hot seat this year if things don't turn around. I think the next loss he's going to be riding out on the rail.
Red.
Man, I ain't never seen the Broncos this bad. I started watching football. They had John Elway, and they was a perennial contender for most years. To see them fall to this level of obscurity is just, whew. And like you say, if they lose Sunday, they'll be 0-4. Hey, this is not going to look good for you. Russell, you already looking bad. But personally, if they go to 0-4, they might as well join the Tank for Caleb sweepstakes, because we already know Russell is not the future. They need a quarterback bad. I mean, bad in Denver. They need a quarterback.
Hey, Red, maybe that was the problem. Russell ain't future.
That's not good. Why y'all talking?
I'll let Sierra answer that one.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Let's see what the nation had to say.
I know we got some comments for the Broncos stars there.
Yeah, we got some comments from what was that? Come on, comments. There we go. Maurice, if they come up. Come on, comments.
There they go.
All right. They need to get rid of those stupid international games during the regular season. Red, Tony want to know what jersey is that?
Never mind. It's a jersey representing the time when we had solid quarterback play. Oh, forget it. You want to see it? Here. Say it. Number 2. You got it? That was the last time we had solid quarterback play. And I'm still dogging out the last few seasons of his career because they were trash. But first 5 years and that Super Bowl year, they were pretty good.
All right. He also said we need a quarterback. That y'all need a quarterback. Okay.
So where you at with the comments?
Right here. Roy said that mean Armani. Oh Lord, he on Armani for I don't know if that's about Ritter or whatever. Tony said Broncos are due to win this week. We'll discuss that one when we get to it, the game. Dana said, I don't know what to say about the Broncos. It's just disturbing, which it is. And then he laughing at you, Red, about your, let's see. Jerry said, I don't know what Russ did when he came to the Broncos, but he needs to fix it. Well,
in the office, that was one thing. You don't need your own office, and you ain't won the Super Bowls on the team. You should have never did that.
Yeah. G said, don't understand the NFL decision to play 2 games on Monday night. I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I hate that too.
And
I think last week was the last time though.
Yeah, I need to see Peyton and Eli back on ESPN too. They bring something to the show. I need to see them back.
They don't know. They still do the show.
Okay.
It's on ESPN too.
Okay, that's right. They did come on ESPN too. All right, and Roy talking about the Russell comment. All right, let's move on. Wait a minute. Eric says the Broncos system not working for Russ. I don't know what's
not working for Russ.
I don't know what's working for Russ, but
Must be
They
that thin air.
all right. Next topic. Let's move on. Oh boy. Here's a fun topic. Is Dax the man in Dallas? Is he the man to lead them to anywhere?
I tell you, they keep having games like they did in Arizona. Folks gonna really be questioning because first 2 weeks, I guess they didn't really need too much from Dak. So, I mean, you couldn't really tell had he made an improvement from last season. But when they needed him, when they needed him last week to win the game, he came up short once again, and once again in the clutch moment, he threw a killer turnover. So, I mean,
That interception in the end zone was terrible. That was terrible. Mr. B, President.
Yeah, his new nickname will be a Dak Disaster in Dallas.
Yeah,
But-
I like that one. Yeah, that's.
He might as well hang it up and open a bakery with Tony Romo because they'll be serving turnovers. So it's a done deal in Dallas.
Yeah.
It's to the point now that I think Detroit has surpassed them. I think if our defense keep balling, we might surpass Dallas because I mean we in the same boat. I mean we both got shaky quarterback play. I mean Dak can make a few more plays than our guy, but both teams their defense and their running game carries both teams.
Yeah, it's just something. And somebody actually said that if Diggs was out there, they would have won. I said no, sir. That Diggs had nothing to do with that. That had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, they were running on him.
Right. So don't put Trayvon Diggs in there and say he's the reason they lost because you weren't ready. All right. Here's an interesting topic. Mr. President.
Hold on. You got some comments.
Okay, sorry, we got comments. Let's see here. What we got about the okay, here we go. Let me find Eric's comment. We got the G first. Eric, Dak will never lead them to a Super Bowl. He said never. Okay.
I guess why I made the topic up here, because we wanted to find out what the fans thought. Okay, who's next? Absolutely not.
G said absolutely not. Dak had too many chances to get right and fail. I think it's time for Dallas to move on from Dak. Okay, moving on. Ben said for now he is. Lance hopefully is back there learning what not to do, and he gets an opportunity down the road. Oh, the 3 Lance. See what he's going to do. All right. Uh-oh. Whoa. Anthony said, I'll take Dak over Rudder. Yeah, I spelled it right. Dana went deep into it, said his government name, Dakota, is not a leader. He has some moments, but not sure what's going on. He has several years to get it right. It's time to move on. Oh, wow. She called him Dakota. All right. Eric Parker said, we still wouldn't get anywhere with that. Wow. Dak is nothing more than a placeholder until Dallas finds a new quarterback. A placeholder.
I thought that was Desmond Ritter. Man, you said Dak? Dak is the same thing as Desmond Ritter? Oh, man.
All right. If Dallas doesn't make the playoffs or Super Bowl, they need to draft a quarterback.
Wow.
I don't think
I thought they were talking about extending Dak. Now they talking about getting rid of him. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get rid of. I mean, they're gonna draft another quarterback. I don't see it. They're gonna stay with it's in Dak we trust. So they're gonna stay with Dak. And Vincent said Dana being extra sassy against her NFC East foe. Okay, I love it. All right. Back to you, Mr. President. Is Tua the MVP?
Yeah, it's way too early to say that. He had a nice little run. it's way too early to say that. I think we'll probably need to wait until maybe about halfway through the season to see where he's at. Yeah, but to crown him MVP this early, that's a no.
You want to crown him? Then crown him. All right, Red is Tua the MVP.
Well, so far, I mean, he's playing like it so far. I mean, I understand it's still early, but the Dolphins' offense keep balling the way it is. As long as he stays healthy, he'll definitely be a contender for NFL MVP. I never would have thought that when they drafted him, that little guy for Tua, the coach, what's the coach name? Mike McMillan,
McDaniel.
McDaniel, yeah. A guy we should have looked at. Man, that guy's proven to be a real offensive guru, not Arthur Smith, who's a so-called offensive guru. Miami actually has a real offensive guru. You got another one in KC. You got one in Washington. You just can't tell it right now. You got another one in San Francisco. But the Falcons, well, we'll get to it, but we need an offensive guru, and they have one in Miami. And Tua is benefiting from it.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Vincent said, going back to Dakota, he got papers on Dakota, so he's not going anywhere soon. All right. Dana said, but for Matavid, he can stay. Uh-oh. We got a potential trade right here. Whack for Kirk Cousins. Gary said, I don't know about that. All right. Let's see. Dana said he can stay. Dana wanted to stay so they can win the division, I guess.
Right.
Let's see. All right. G said a big no for Tua. It's way too early to give him the MVP. He said not right now. Vincent said Tua, fragility, too early to tell. Keep him upright, and they continue to put up points. Then, yeah, he'll be the MVP. The Miami fan, Mari Thrower, said no, he's not. So don't crown him yet. Don't crown him as the quarter.
Okay, Mari, you won't crown me.
Well, they won't. They want to crown him, then crown him. Let's see here. Anthony said Kyle Shanahan's kids could coach better than Arthur Smith.
Hey, I bet they can coach some offense. Who is son? I bet if his son is a teenager right now, let me see what he's talking about. Because I know offense is in them guys' blood.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Got one more. Eric Parker said, for some reason to me, Tua is playing better than Jalen Hurts. This year I usually favor Hurts more. All right. So all right. That's the Tua topic. All right, let's move to the next one. And this one is personal, Red. All right. Will Ritter regress or rebound from week 3?
Well, he had better because if he lays an egg in Jacksonville, dude, if you thought the Falcon fans were negative this week, it's going to be much more negative next week. You may not be able to handle it, but like I say, a lot of Falcon fans are impatient. A lot of them want to see results now. I understand you're a rookie, but the fact is the head coach mismanaged this entire situation. We should have never had Mariota in here last year. You should have been playing last year. So this way, this season right here, we should have been at least know what we have and know where we need to go. Now we still trying to figure some things out at the same time, trying to have a winning season. So, like I say, Ritter, it's not fair completely, but you got 7 games so far. You're going to get tomorrow's game, and you might get Houston in the Redskins. If we don't see something after these next 3 games, buddy, a decision might have to be made.
All right. Mr. President, what you think?
I'm going to say this: if he doesn't improve by tomorrow, a change will be made.
Okay,
Uh,
well. See, I can't. I mean, however fans want to be, whether it's tomorrow's game or the next few games, I can't be mad at them because we've been had bad quarterback play for far too long. So
yeah. So
I'm gonna say tomorrow. I'll say tomorrow too.
we will see what happens on tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the make it or break it game. So if he doesn't pull out with this one against Jacksonville, he's done.
Okay. A change is gonna come. That's that song they sing. A change is gonna come. All right, Anthony said.
Let me say this, Coach. You better, and let's say a change don't happen tomorrow, boy. You better not lose at home to a rookie quarter. You better not say that's right. He gonna have both rookie quarterbacks at home this year, Bryce and CJ Stroud. If you lose to Houston at home, I guarantee you every Falcon fan in that building will be yelling for you to get bent. So, like the Fred said, what's Anthony saying? Does Dallas have anyone we can sit? Not for the quarterbacks, Anthony. I don't think so. We have draft picks. We're gonna use that draft pick to trade up and get a quarterback next year. So just be patient. We saving picks for some draft picks, okay? But anyway, back to my point. You better win tomorrow, buddy, and you better not lose to Houston at home because those fans will demand that Heineke be in that game. They'll be yelling at all the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Heineke, Heineke, Heineke. You don't want that, Ritter. Anthony, you better tell them. Fred, you better tell them. We will be yelling for Heineke, and you don't want that because that will kill your confidence and your career. So you better go up to London and show us something tomorrow, buddy. Like the Fred said, Ritter, start warming up. I mean, not Ritter, Heineke. Heineke start warming up. Sorry.
All right. Let's see what they got to say.
Oh, crap. God dog it.
Rudder is actually very accurate in throwing the ball to the defense. He is so good at it that they dropped the ball. Oh, my goodness. Why they messing with your boy?
Anthony, we gotta get you on the show, man. Just let me know what episode you want to come on. Let me see. Ritter needs to rebound.
Go ahead.
I got it, Coach. Ritter needs to rebound, but let's be honest. Can we really trust Arthur Smith and Dave Ragone to put him in the best position to win with the play calling? I say no. And I agree, G, especially with that Dave Ragone. Is he? I mean, what is Dave Ragone really? Because I don't think he's helping the quarterbacks at all. We need a real offensive coordinator. We need a real offensive guru with the pieces we got.
All right. Let's see.
Who else? Who else got something? Ready for it now. Jets need to call Matt Ryan.
Jets need to call Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan reached out to him and the Jets declined, Jerry. So that's all you need to know about that.
All right.
It's an update, Coach, and Fred. Kentucky 10, Florida 0. That's what I was upset about.
Jared said true. He just lucky he hadn't been picked off more. Talking about Desmond Ritter.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Jared said, wow, by the time UJ play them next week, both teams could be undefeated. Talking about with I guess Florida and Kentucky. Or Kentucky.
You play Florida next week?
No, y'all. I think you play Kentucky next week.
Oh, okay. No, cause Florida gonna come back. They better come back. It's just 10-0. Just 10-0, Jared. Florida gonna bounce back.
All right. Eric Parker.
5 for 5.
All right, we got another 5 for 5. Let's find it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that's it. That's 5 for 5. That's 5. All right, we want to thank y'all for listening to our 5 for 5. We got the music still playing, but the music about to go off in a few minutes. And we're going to get into our NFL picks. See if I can find the NFL pick music. All right. Like I said, Ritter is the last topic. We don't have the records for this week because Rev didn't put them up, but that's okay. We'll have records back next week. But for right now, we got our NFL picks going. 5 for 5 is done. We want to thank y'all for and the nation for your 5 for 5s. All right, let's see. Let me get that 5 for 5. The NFL picks music going. Which music? I got some good music for it.
Come on, Coach. You DJ over there. You the music guy.
Yeah.
I know you got a song. There we go.
Now, the prayers had to step away for a minute. He should be back, and we'll get his picks. All right, let's pull up the first game.
Let's go.
It's gonna be an interesting one for me. Steelers versus Texans. Who you got, Red? Steelers versus Texans.
This is simple. The Steelers gonna win this game by their I don't have too much faith in Kenny Pickett, but still, the way they balling on defense, I feel like Watt, keep CJ Stroud in check. I feel like one of those linebackers, a couple of those safeties, will make a play or two. They'll hold Stroud in check. They'll probably keep him out the end zone, and they'll keep Pickett in the game just in time for him to make a play or two in the second half. And I think the Steelers will pull away in the fourth quarter. Because y'all defense has been really balling. They don't save y'all the last 2 weeks, and I think don't keep on saving y'all because y'all coach well on defense. You got good defensive players, and boy, that kid Joy Porter Jr. He fit right in with the family, ain't he, Coach?
Yeah, he's right there.
So I like the Steelers, especially versus a rookie quarterback, even on the road.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Steelers because CJ Stroud has been balling. I'm not gonna lie, he's been throwing that ball around. But hey, we see what the Steelers can do. If that defense, like you said, the defense can hold out and do what it needs to do, then the Steelers are gonna be all right and they're gonna win the game. Okay, the president is back. Let me call him and get him back in. All right, Mr. Prez, Steelers and Texans, who gonna win? Steelers and Texans.
I'm going with the Steelers.
All right, the Prez going with the Steelers. Let's see what the nation says. All right, let me pull it up. Okay. G said the Steelers. Jared says Steelers. Winston said, oh, Lord. Winston said Texans with the upset. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Uh-oh. Maurice says Steelers. Maurice, when I see your picks, you always pick against the Steelers. So we might be in trouble. I don't know. Eric says Steelers. And rounded out, Dana said the Steelers. All right. Next game. All right, let's go find the game. All right. This was interesting to you, Red. Buccaneers versus the Saints.
Oh, God. Well, I need both of them to win, but I'll take my chances with the Bucs of us beating them later on down the road. I want the Saints to be taken care of. So, Bucs, go ahead and get the Saints another loss to keep them down. When they down, you got to keep them down. So, Bucs, I'm going to pick the Bucs over the Saints because I hate the Bucs split.
All right. Let's see. Mr. President?
It's a matter of picking the lesser of two evils. So, and simply because I have Chris Godwin on my fantasy team, I'm going with the Bucs.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Saints because I think the Saints have. Well, I take that back. Derek Carr's out, and everybody's famous quarterback, famous Jameis, is the quarterback. So I don't know what to say for them. So I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers because I forgot Derek Carr's out, and famous Jameis. I don't know what he gonna do. He could win the game. Next thing you know, he could throw 20 interceptions and break Dak's record. I don't know. All right, let's see what the nation says. Winston said the Bucks. G says the Bucks. All right. Maurice says the Bucks. Dana said the Saints will win this game. Oh, Dana going with the Saints in an upset.
Can y'all hear me? Winston say my mic low. Can y'all
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. I can hear
All
you.
right. All right. Winston, maybe your hearing low. Just put your hearing aid in, Winston.
Jerry said the Bucks. And Eric says Bucks, but I'm looking for a tie to keep Atlanta #1 with a win against Jacksonville.
Wow.
A tie. Wow.
Hey,
Okay.
that'll work for me, Eric.
All right, let's up the what they call the Sominex game of the week. The one where everybody probably gonna be asleep. The Broncos and the Bears. Both teams are 0-3. So barring a tie, which will make everybody in the NFL just probably laugh till they can't laugh anymore. Who you got, Mr. President? Broncos and the Bears.
This will be a redemption game for Russell Wilson, and from what I looked at, the Bears' defense is decimated. So the Broncos should have an easy win.
All right. He said Broncos. Red.
You would think the Bears would get this home game, but I'm with the president. I mean, Lord have mercy, Payton and Russell. If you can't win this game, man, it's just over with. I mean, this is the easiest game you got. You facing a Justin Fields who he don't have no more faith in his coaches than Payton has in his quarterback. But now, even on the road, if Broncos can't win this game, Russell, you done, baby. You are done, and Payton, you need to go on and put in Jarrett Stidham and prepare to draft a quarterback next season because it's over with. If you lose to the Bears, it's over.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Broncos, too, because Justin, I don't think Justin has enough to do anything. Bless his heart. They just in bad shape. So I'm going to go with the Broncos as well. All right, let's see what the nation says. It might be a sweep. Who knows? All right, let's see. All right, G said he hear you loud and clear, Red, so you are on. Oh,
Okay.
Vincent said the Buccaneers for that other pick. All right, Winston says Broncos. Jerry says Broncos. Dana says Broncos. Let's see who else. It probably may be. Eric says Broncos. G says it's a coin flip, but he flipped with the Broncos. Anthony Corey said, poor Justin, Broncos. Vincent said, Bears. He laughed about it. I don't know. Maurice said Denver, Sierra's goodies will benefit the Broncos on Sunday. Winston said your voice low, Red, because you used it up on the Jay-Z video. I don't know what that means.
Talk about the video I did with JC. 8 to the years old.
Oh, okay. Oh. All right. That's the sleeper game of the week. All right, here's one over in London. Falcons and the Jaguars. This is going to be an interesting game. The Falcons and the Jaguars. Who you got, Mr. President?
If the Falcons don't win this one, stay over in London. Forget it.
Oh, my, you just stay in London. No, don't come back.
Don't come back.
Red?
Well, I'll take some of the players back, but definitely the coach will stay over there and the quarterback too, really. So we'll take some of the players back. But I'm with the Fred. Falcons, you better win. You better win this one. The Jags are struggling right now. Their pass defense is not all that good. If you're gonna pass, this is the week you should have been passing. Now, I don't Detroit who pass defense is pretty good, but you should be able to mix the run game in with the pass this week. So Arthur, once again, it's gonna come down to your play calls. Because you can beat Jacksonville. Ritter, you can beat Jacksonville. No excuses. 3-1 at 1 p.m. on Sunday, or Red is gonna unleash.
All right, let's see what the nation says. I'm going with the Falcons too. I just don't see the Jaguars. They're struggling, and I think the struggle is going to continue. The Falcon defense is going to harass Sunshine and throwing some more interceptions, and the party going to be over for him. All right, Vincent said he giving the Falcons the nod.
Thanks, Vic.
Get his seal of approval. Winston said Falcons 24-17. All right. Let's see. All right, G said, let's see if it's gonna pop up.
It's a must-win game. Must-win game from G.
Okay.
Anthony says Falcons by 3. Maurice Stroll says Jacksonville.
Whoa.
Okay. Jerry says Falcons. Please don't put out another stinker like last Sunday. Dana Bricker says Falcons. Eric Parker on the fence with this one. And my Aunt Neat start watching. All right. Next game.
On the fence. Wow. I thought it'd be tougher. But all right. Let's see. Here's an intriguing AFC North matchup. Ravens versus Browns. Ravens versus Browns. Red, who you got? Ravens or the Browns?
I'm going with Browns. Browns been good for me this year. They only had one hiccup something, and that was against Pittsburgh on the road with your team 2 weeks ago, coach. But they bounced back for me last week. And I think Watson got these boys playing pretty solid. I like the defense. The defense of the Browns is playing pretty solid. The Ravens, they struggling on offense. And they missing some of their injuries too. OBJ not playing. I think their running back is out once again. And I just like the way Cleveland balling. So he was on Deshaun about the contract, but he bounced back and showed us, yeah, I deserve a little of this money. I ain't the best quarterback in the league, but I'm solid enough. I'm with you. I'm with you, Watson. I think you are solid enough. I'm with you. You're gonna get the Browns to 3-1 with a win this week versus Baltimore. I got Cleveland, baby. Cleveland.
All right, Perez.
I think defense is going to be the key for this game, and I'm going with the Cleveland Browns.
Okay. I kind of agree. I think defense is going to be tough. Both of them have good defense, but I'm going to go with the Ravens because I think Lamar Jackson is going to do some stuff that's going to get the win over the Browns. I'm going to go with the Ravens.
You're going to go with your most hated rival?
Yeah, but I think the Ravens are going to do a little something different. And they're going to pull out a win barely. So I'm going to go with the Ravens. Let's see.
I can get to the comments. Eric Parker, I want Atlanta to win. Vincent with the Ravens, he with you. Winston, Browns, he with me. Good thinking, Winston. Jared with the Ravens, he with you, coach. Anthony Corey, I agree with Perez. If the Falcons lose, switch from brother like Travis Kelce switched his Spotify playlist.
Oh, Lord.
His Spotify playlist. My Aunt Neat, she with the Falcons. Thank you, Aunt Neat. Dana with the Browns. Eric Parker with the Browns. Maurice Stroll with Cleveland. Anthony Corey with the Browns. That was an easy pick. College, Vincent Woodruff giving us a college football update. 21-0, second quarter, Southern Cal. Coach, I know you happy about that.
Here comes the massacre.
Dana, Ravens gonna lose, Coach. Vincent, Kentucky 16-0, end of the first over Florida. Gators, Gators,
Overrated. Florida's overrated. I told you they were overrated. But hey, moving on. I tell you, they are overrated. I knew it, but we'll see.
It's just first quarter though. It's
Yeah, I'm
first
saying
quarter.
it's just the first quarter. Here go a game that both teams need to win. Vikings and the Panthers. Both of these teams need to win in the worst way. Red, who you got? Vikings or Panthers?
Both 0-3, right?
Now the Panthers won one. I think I might be wrong. Let me see.
Okay. It's in
Both of them
Charlotte,
are
right?
0-3.
Both 0 and
They're
3.
playing in Charlotte.
One of them needs to win.
And they're playing in Charlotte.
I'm taking Cricket Cousins by default because Bryce is a rookie. He's still trying to figure things out. Then he's just coming back from an injury. Probably didn't get too much practice time this week. I'm taking the Vikings. Like I say, the Vikings by default. I don't really believe in those Kirk Cousins either, but Vikings by default because they got a playmaker. The Carolina ain't got no playmaker. At least the Vikings have Justin Jefferson. So that's it. No real deep reason why I think the Vikings gonna win. I think both teams not gonna do anything this year. But the Vikings will beat Carolina.
Mr. President.
Yeah, even though I think Adam Thielen is going to try to make this a revenge game, it just won't be enough. Vikings an easy win.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Vikings too. The Panthers, they fighting for their lives. I don't trust the Panthers. They Bryce Young, I don't think he got it. He gonna need some help. I don't know who's gonna give it to him, but he gonna need some help. So I'm gonna say Panthers. G went with the Vikings. All right, Winston going with the Vikings. Jerry, Vikings. Eric, Vikings. Look like it might be a Viking sweep.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody else going with the Vikings. Oh, Lord. Vincent said even if they played on the moon in Andromeda crater, the Vikings going to win. So he said it don't matter. Everybody else, Maurice, Dana, Anthony, and all of them went with the Vikings. So it's a sweep.
Same as Dana said, that was my thought, Red. They have Jefferson. Winston said, Red over there sipping out his juice box like he's looking forward to recessing a little bit. First of all, it's a Dr. Pepper. It ain't no juice box like the little high-tea Exo slime you used to sip on when the Ghostbusters was hot, okay? So sorry, Winston. I'm not sipping out of a high tea and a Capri Sun like you. I'm sipping on a real man soda. You see that? Dr. Pepper, baby.
Not the Exo slime. All right. Next game. Rams versus Colts. This is kind of a two teams that nobody thought would be good, but so far so good. Red, who you got?
I'm gonna take the Rams in this one. Stafford's still the better quarterback out the two. I know they're in Indianapolis, but I like the way that rookie wide receiver is stepping up for the Rams. I think his name Nuka, Hawker, Cuka, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The white boy who's stepping up in Cooper Kupp plays. And they also Van Jefferson over there making plays. I'm not sure who their running back is, but you still got another offensive guru over there. You still got Sean McVay. So you got McVay calling plays. You got Stafford. That's a solid QB. The defense still got Aaron Donald. So Rams over men.
That's right.
Garden Minshew and the Colts. If it was Anthony Richardson, I might get a Colts a little bit more chance. But
Richardson is playing. He's
playing
protocol. Yep, he's out.
He been missing 2 weeks. He a rookie. He can't figure it out that quickly. I'm still gonna say Stafford and the Rams got the edge in this.
Okay, Chris.
A game that stinks so bad it has an even line, but I'm gonna go with the Rams.
I'm gonna go with the Rams too, simply because if Richardson come back, I don't know if he's ready. He may be, but coming out of concussion protocol, and I think the Rams with Matthew Stafford. Gonna look pretty good this week. They might have it. So I'm gonna go with the Rams. All right. Let's see what the nation says. Jerry, Rams. All right. Eric Parker. He going with the Colts. Winston, Rams. All right. David Smith, he says excellent. I don't know.
What you watching? The Ninja Turtles day?
Yeah, I guess excellent. Mari Throw says Rams. G. Rams. Vincent. Rams. Richardson will be back for the game, but it won't matter. Rams by 10. And Dana going against the grain. Dana said the Colts. The Colts gonna win. All right, Dana. He's going out on a limb. Going with the Colts. Not out on a limb because they 2-1. So we'll see. All right. In a division matchup, Commanders versus the Eagles. Mr. President, Commanders versus Eagles.
Simply because they are division rivals, I'm going with the Commanders. So,
whoa, is that your upset special?
That is my hometown. I will take that as an upset special.
All right, he said Commanders over Eagles. Red.
It's in Philly, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going with the Eagles. The Commanders, I thought they were doing a little something since they got handled last week at home. I forgot who they played, but they got handled pretty neatly at home. And now I'm thinking they can be had because Sam Hartman may not be all that. Or Sam Howell or whatever the quarterback name is. Yes, I'm expecting the Falcons to beat them in a couple of weeks. And I'm expecting the Eagles to beat them tomorrow. I got the Eagles.
All right. I'm going to go with the Eagles as well. I just don't think the Commanders, Cobra not with them, so I don't know if they're going to be able to pull out one. No Cobra Commander this week. All right. The nation picked Eagles.
Hold up. Let me read that first comment about Winston. That's in responding to me. Winston say, if Jonathan Taylor was playing, I would go Colts, but that's not the case. Like Red said, he's drinking an adult beverage, and we can see the Capri Sun straw. Yeah, do this look like a Capri Sun straw? This is a purple straw. You see, purple for the Lakers. A Capri Sun straw is yellow. Yellow, Winston. You know, like the yellow straw you sipping out of right now. So kill it. I got all of your comments beat. Anyway, like when Vincent say, Buff just scored. Great throw by Shadua Sanders, about to be 21-7. Their best drive in 2 weeks. Anthony Corey with the Eagles. Jared Martin with the Eagles. Winston Thornton said Eagles in a blowout win. Eric Parker with the Eagles. Dana Brickis with the Eagles. And Maurice Shore, the only thing Washington is commanding is the AL. He with the Eagles. Vincent saying, fly, Eagles, fly. Destroy will see. Destro will see to it that the Cobra Commanders falter. Yo, Joe. And Dana Brickis say, this defense will eat the DC O-line up. We definitely will control the line of scrimmage. All right, so everybody believing in the Eagles, except for everybody believing.
Oh, he forgot to throw in and knowing it's half the battle.
Yeah.
All right. Bengals and Titans. Who you got, Mr. President? Bengals and Titans.
Bengals and Titans. Their line, Cincinnati minus 2.5. Ooh, and they're playing in the Nissan Stadium. I'm going with the Bengals.
Red.
Definitely Bengals over Titans. Joe Burrow got his mojo back last week. Like I say, just had to step on that field and get that win. Get his juices back flowing. Him and Trey still got that chemistry. I think Higgins and Boyd are getting in on the action this week. And Mixon, of course, always reliable on the ground. That's a solid running back. Bengals all the way.
All right, I'm going to go with the Bengals as well. The Titans, Still got Tannehill as quarterback, and that's all I need to see. Tannehill ain't, and Derrick Henry has not been able to look like Derrick Henry this year. He's struggled.
Yeah, I noticed that. I ain't heard nothing about him.
Yeah, he's
Nothing.
killing my fantasy team right now.
Yeah, mine too. He not helping. I got to get him fired up. All right, the nation. Let's see. Sister Dana said the defense will eat the DCO line. She back on that one. We will definitely control the line of scrimmage. So as far as the picks, Winston Bengals, G Bengals, Dana Bengals, Jared Bengals, Maurice Bengals, Eric Parker Bengals, and Vincent said Bengals, even though they've been acting like the chick you hook up with when the bartender yelled last call. Oh, dog.
That's before you turn on the lights.
And I to see who it is. The Arthur Smith ran Henry in the ground. Oh, Lord. They back on Arthur again. Leave Arthur alone. Arthur doing what he can. He just leave him alone. All right. We're not going to stay on Arthur. All right. He also said Bengals will win.
We don't mind it, coach. Arthur deserved it. I got a coach brother. You picking all these picks, and you're not finding you guys doing nothing with them. You got
West Coast is live here. The Dr. Dre game. Raiders versus the Chargers. Even though the Raiders in Las Vegas, they still out on the left coast. Red, who you got? Raiders and Chargers. Jimmy G is playing.
What'd you say?
Jimmy G is playing.
Yeah, I'm more so thinking about the coaches in this game. You got Brandon Staley versus Josh McDaniels.
Oh God,
I don't know who's worse. It's in Vegas, right?
Huh?
It's in Vegas or SoCal?
It's in SoCal.
SoCal, okay then. I guess I'll go with the Chargers, but I'll be waiting on Brandon Staley to do something dumb to keep the Raiders in the game, and to do something even dumber to give the Raiders the game. So, but my better judgment, I'll go Chargers.
President.
Oh, my heart says Raiders, but my brain says let's use some common sense. Justin Herbert has been on fire. Chargers going to win this one.
Yeah, and I go back to what Josh McDaniels did against the Steelers. Instead of going for the touchdown, he kicks a field goal and thinks they can come back and get another touchdown, which failed miserably. So it's two coaches who don't seem to know what they're doing and who are confused. So I'm going to go with the Chargers because I think they got the better athlete, even though Devontae is going to have a party again. So I'm going to go with still going to go with the Chargers to win this game. All right, let's see what the nation has done. Chargers. Wait, Jerry Martin said Raiders. Vincent said this is going to be a sloppy yarner. This game will end in a tie, 17-17.
With these two guys coaches, I wouldn't be surprised with these two guys coaches.
Chargers for the win, said Sister Dana. All right.
And wait, Winston had one more comment. He said, Eric Bieniemy to the Falcons with the weapons we have would be crazy. That's coming from Winston earlier.
Right.
Well, Winston, well, he wouldn't come with Arthur Smith here. Arthur Smith would bring him along. So he would, if he's coming, he would have to be the head coach. And I think he would do a better job than Arthur with.
All right. Interesting game right here. New England versus the Cowboys. This one here has a lot of intrigue in it. Red, you rub your hands. Who you got? Cowboys and Patriots.
President, this is my upset special right here. I don't even know if you call it an upset with Dak not playing, but it's in Dallas, and I'm taking Mac Jones and the Bill Belichick Patriots to upset the Cowboys in Jerry World and to have the whole world spinning again on Jerry. Because, boy, if you start with the Cardinals, dude, can you imagine what folks going to be saying? Can you imagine Stephen A. if the Patriots beat the Cowboys in Jerry World? Boy, I'm saying, let's just know that the commentators, we already know the show is gonna be debating all Dallas this week. If that's happening, it's gonna be a Dallas destroyed week. And honestly, I would love for that to happen because I love chaos, and the Dallas losing to Patriots would create chaos. So I'm choosing chaos. Let's go, Patriots. Let's upset the Cowboys and have chaos in Dallas.
All right.
Well,
President.
add another seat to that bus because I'm going to go with the Patriots in the upset.
All right. I think Dallas is angry, and they can't afford to lose another one at home. I'm gonna go with Dallas. I'm gonna stay with Dallas.
You listen to Prescott too much, telling you how pissed off he is.
Yeah, I heard him, so we'll see. All right. Let's see. We got here.
Oh, hold on, close. Winston say, I'm saying Eric is the eighth. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, Eric is the head coach because he ain't coming here with Arthur Smith, Winston. So, yeah, he would have to come as the head coach. Okay,
All right.
go ahead.
G said the Cowboys. All right. Let's see. Gary, he said New England. Winston says Patriots.
All right, Winston, good pick.
Vincent said Cowgirl by 10. Eric Parker said New England. Uh-oh. Sister Dana riding the train. She said Patriots with the upset. Anthony said Patriots. Wow. Maurice said Patriots. A lot of people going with the Patriots in this game. And,
because they got Zeke. I keep forgetting Zeke coming back. Now, that's the revenge right there. Zeke coming back to do his revenge.
She calling on the Zeke freak to get revenge. So Zeke gonna get revenge. So we'll see. All right. Next game. Let me pull it up. The upset-minded Cardinals against the 49ers. Cardinals and 49ers. Mr. President, Cardinals and 49ers.
Oh, this will be an easy one for me. This is going to be a pretty good game. 49ers.
He said 49ers. Red.
You scared me for a minute. It's gonna be a pretty good game for the first quarter, and then the 49ers is gonna take off once they realize that is Joshua Dobbs back there playing quarterback. What are we struggling for? Let's turn it on and let's get up out of here. 49ers in the easy after the first quarter.
I'm gonna make it unanimous. 49ers are gonna win this one. And I don't know about a route, but I think it's gonna get like 15 points, maybe something like that. So
yeah, I don't think Joshua's gonna be running up the sidelines like he did the Cowboys last.
Yeah, he's gonna try to at least. Let's see who the nation got. All right. Look like a Cowboy sweep. I'm not Cowboy, 49er sweep. I don't see anybody picking the what's the name? What do you call the Cardinals? Maurice said when we get up.
We see it's up. It won't be Purdy. 49ers win.
Oh my goodness. You two need to see this one.
Oh, Jesus.
Y'all need to see this. G said Kentucky 23, Florida goose egg. Oh my.
That is it. I am so done with y'all, boy. I'm saying now we're gonna put the beat down on y'all at that cocktail party. This how you embarrass me? I have to take a little faith on you, and you just get destroyed in the bluegrass state. Well, don't worry. We're gonna put the nail in the coffin in a few weeks, Gators. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah,
in Kentucky, we're gonna be ready for y'all next week. Don't think you're gonna come to Athens and do that to us. No, wait a minute. Do we go down there or they come up to us?
I think they come to the Jordan.
Okay, well. All right, Kentucky, enjoy that victory because you know what's gonna happen when you come to Athens. And Gators, all I can say is eat you know what.
Oh Lord, this one here, the great Zach Wilson goes against the chefs, the Kansas City Chiefs. Can
Taylor
Patrick
Swift show.
come? Mr. President, you had a look on your face that says, okay, who you got?
Chiefs.
Okay, the chefs in an easy one.
That's an easy one.
So it's easy. I'm just watching this game to see Taylor. See how many shots we're gonna get him up here of Taylor. I already know Chiefs gonna blow them, blow these boys out. And I don't even want them to flex the game. Keep this game on Sunday night. You ain't gonna mess up Taylor's show. It is the Taylor Swift show on Sunday night, everybody. So just prepare yourself. Travis and Taylor all night long on the Sunday night football. It's gonna be like an episode of Moonlight on
Okay,
on
that's
Sunday
right
night
there.
football.
Here's a bet that I know gonna be in the what's the name, gonna be in the thing. What are they? What's gonna happen more? The show of Taylor Swift or the Jets points?
Show
What?
Taylor Swift.
Are you gonna show Taylor Swift more than the Jets score?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Taylor Swift boy. Yes, ain't scoring. Travis will be scoring on and off the field.
All right. Everybody said the Chiefs pretty much. It's gonna be
Zach Wilson will be scoring too with them usual Cougars he behind, but ain't nobody excited about that.
all right. The Monday night game, Seahawks and the Giants. Who you got, Red?
This is a good one because the Giants showed a little moxie when they came back from Arizona to get them at 2-1, but I think did they get beat handily by the last team they played? Well, they are 1-2 right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they came back against Arizona and got beat by somebody else. I can't remember, but anyway, you know I love Geno. Geno, my boy. Geno will figure his career out. I'm with him in Seattle. Pete Carroll always figuring out ways to win. Geno Smith, baby.
All right.
Over Danny Dimes. You know I ain't taking no Danny Dimes over
Mr. President,
Yeah, I'm gonna fly with the Seattle Chickens.
the chicken. I'm going with Seattle because Danny Pennies ain't gonna do nothing. He's gonna throw his usual few interception or two, and no Saquon in the backfield, no running, so it's over. Dana said, "I hope Taylor Swift performs. I'm sick of it." Tired of Taylor Swift. But for the most part, everybody's saying going with Seattle. It's a clean sweep. Seattle is going to win this game easily over the Giants. Now, the game of the year so far, probably the game of the day, the Dolphins and the Bills. Now, this one's going to have some intrigue in it. And I want to see how everybody goes. Mr. President, who you got, Dolphins or Bills?
I think that 50-point whooping they put on Broncos was a fluke. They can't be consistent with it. I'm going to take the Bills.
All right. Red?
It's intriguing. I'm going to stay with the Dolphins. I've been with them all year. And no sense of jumping off the bandwagon yet, even though they're probably going to have their biggest test this week. But I'm going to stick with them. As long as Tua stay healthy, as long as he stay upright, they got a chance. Josh Allen, if he's capable of making more mistakes than Tua is. One mistake might turn into 2, and 2 will turn into 3. And next thing you know, Fields will look up and they down a couple of scores, all thanks to the quarterback. So I'm gonna stay with the Dolphins.
I'm gonna go with the Bills simply because I think it's not because of the Dolphins' deep offense. It might be the defense. And I think Josh Allen gonna come into this game with something to prove because he knows that they're in Buffalo, and he knows that everybody is riding the train that the Dolphins has with their prolific scoring, the best scoring team in the NFL, the best rushing and passing. So I'm gonna go with the Bills. A late field goal sneaks the Bills past the Dolphins. Now this one I want to see what the nation says on this one. Is it a clean sweep, or do we have some people that say the Bills might win? All right, let's see here.
G got the Bills.
Yep.
You got Winston Dolphins with an easy win. You got Dana. Dana's going with the Bills. You got Jerry with the Dolphins. Maurice, Miami, you already know. Eric Parker, Miami.
Hey, and I want to throw this in there. So it looks like Miami will be traveling to Buffalo. They
Yeah.
have an 0-7 record against them. They lost 7 in a row
In Buffalo.
in Buffalo.
Yeah, that makes an interesting football right there. It could be very interesting, but we'll see. I just think Buffalo is going to play outside their head at the home fans, and the Miami train going to be halted if just for 1 week. It's going to be slowed down because the 4x100 track team got everybody there. They got Mostert, they got a chain. They got Tyreek Hill and Waddle is back. So the full relay team is going to be back. So we'll see if Buffalo schemes well enough to beat them. So, all right. Those are our picks. You can, we'll see how the picks go and how everything goes next week at this time. We got, let's see, one more comment. Oh, Vincent said the Dolphins. Oh, Maurice said the Bills going to be without their starting safety, so we'll see. Yeah, the safety is out. And everybody been wondering, are they going to activate DeMar Hamlin? I don't know if that makes a difference, probably not, but just the fact to see him on the field.
They are. I think he is activated.
It's going to be interesting, so there you go. All right. We're down to the end of the show. And we just want to know from the panel. Let's see. Let me pull it up. The music is off. You have the right. Red. Who has the right to do what? Why?
Falcons have a right to get 3-1 tomorrow with a must-win against Jacksonville overseas. We ain't got no excuses. Jacksonville's a winnable game. No excuses. We had a good start. Had a little letdown last week against Detroit, but the season is still active, and we are still alive for some good things. Don't blow it now by starting 2-0 and then dropping 2, the next 2, and then you're 2-2 after 4 games after a 2-0 start, because that will look very suspect. But you get a win tomorrow, now you're 3-1 after 4 starts, and more folks are looking way up than down. So Falcons, your job is just, you have the right to get a win tomorrow. That's it.
Just President.
Well, I had 2, and I had to try to figure out which one I want, but I'm going to go with this one. It's almost like a proverbial train wreck that I can't stop watching in the saga of one Colin Kaepernick. But I will say this, Mr. Kaepernick, you haven't been on the NFL field since 2016, but seeing the quality of quarterbacks we have in the NFL right now, you still have the right to pursue your dreams of playing professional football. But you may have to go up to Canada, where the BC Lions has put you on their negotiation list, where if you decide to play professional football in Canada, they have your first rights. Hey, he's 35 years old. What's the worst that can happen? I mean, go for it.
He could be.
Well,
You heard him, Colin. Go for it.
I don't know what to say about Kaepernick. He's like an endangered species, I guess. Now, I don't know what he expects. Is he just doing it just because? But I'll say this though: New York Jets, Trevor Siemian, really? Trevor Siemian. You wanted him of all the quarterbacks? Trevor Siemian. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Trevor Siemian.
You're right, Coach. I would have bought. I mean, it ain't no harm to bring if you're going. That's what you're gonna do. I mean, see, I'm thinking the Jets were trying to make winning moves, but you're right. If you bringing in Trevor Siemian, you might well bring in Collins. I mean,
Might
you
well bring
looking
in
at
Odom
Trevor.
now if he's available.
I mean, you had Carson Wentz. Come
He came
on,
to
now.
Wentz.
He ain't much better, but
Yeah, exactly. You at least bring in somebody that can actually. They just need somebody solid who can move the ball down the field. Dude, Trevor Siemian. You like the coach is right. You might well bring in Colin Kaepernick if that was the case.
I mean, well, why not? What is it gonna hurt if he don't make the team? No harm done. But if he comes in and does what he does well, hey, what else you got to lose? Because Zach Wilson ain't getting it done. When Joe Namath come out from whatever rock or cave he was in and talk about you, yeah, you in trouble. You in trouble.
Yeah,
You let
man.
Joe Namath come out of nowhere and talk about you bad and say they need to trade him and need to trade him immediately. I said, good Lord, they done brought Joe out. All right, let's see. The Nation had some you had the right, Red, you had the right to apologize.
Ooh,
Real
you're gonna be in trouble.
Picking Florida.
You're gonna be in trouble.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, Miss Harris. I forgot all about Miss Harris. You know what? And Miss Harris, I needed your influence. You could influence me to go with Kentucky, man. And I would have been so grateful.
Dana said my Eagles had a right to click on all cylinders and not play with the Skins, Commanders, or whatever they are. Winning is all that matters. The Cobra Commanders, we'll see what they do.
In the game now.
All right. Jerry said 23-0 Kentucky over Florida. If Florida can come back, it better be soon. Unless Kentucky are the Falcons and Dan Quinn and Kyle Shanahan are the coaches. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone.
Where is Dan Quinn right now? Where is Dan
Cowboys?
Cowboy.
Yeah, he's a DC for the Cowboys.
Figures.
Vincent said you had the right to continue to support the Buffaloes. They have a favorable schedule from here on out, so they're about to be 3-2. Light years better than their season from 2022. Have a great weekend. Yeah, I mean, you can't argue that. I mean, nobody thought they was going to beat the USC or
Oregon.
You know, I mean, come on. Nobody expected that.
So, quick question. Will they make a bowl game this year?
No. They'll win 5 games. They're going to win 5 games. I don't think 6. I just don't see it. Something. If Hunter and Shiloh come back, that gives them something. Because let's see, on their schedule. Pull up their schedule, Mr. President, if you don't mind, and let's see who they got left.
Well, I'll say yes, but I mean, I know they got a tough schedule. They got to play Utah still. Still got to play Oregon State, I think.
They got to play.
All right, let's see. I just had it. The next opponent, Arizona State, Stanford, UCLA.
I think, well, that's going to be a toss-up.
Oregon State.
No.
Arizona.
Yeah, at home. They got them at home, Coach.
Yeah.
Washington State.
No.
And their last game is Utah.
No. Don't now. The game is gonna swing until they win 6 games. Is that UCLA game? That to me is even, because UCLA, everybody talked about them at the beginning of the year, but that's an even game right there to me. I don't know who to go with team on that one, but that's okay. That will be 3 games: Stanford, Arizona, and UCLA. Those will be the 3 games they need for 6 and to make a bowl game. Now, I tell you what, Red said they're going to make it. If they get that 6 to win, get in the bowl game, watch those bowls start bidding. They're going to be throwing it out there trying to get them in one of those bowls.
That's what I'm saying. You know, Coach, how things work. I think Prime name's so big, somehow, some way, if they just, I think if they get the 6 wins, it'll be some bowl game that'll take them. And I think they
They'll
might have one. They
they'll
might
call
have
it
one
the
more
Prime Bowl.
upset in. What you say?
They'll call it the Prime Bowl.
Yeah. I'm saying it'll be a bowl game. They want Prime to have some type of playoff game. Colorado is must see TV now, but I
Yeah.
think they might upset one of these last two games. They might get, even though they got them on the road, Washington State and Utah. They might get one of them. I'm gonna hold out hope that they upset one of them.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough call. All right, let's go back to the nation's comments. Vincent
Bring in Bubby.
bring in Bubby Brister. Oh my God! Why would you pull up?
John Elway old backup.
Yeah, why would you call him name? But Winston said if Cap wants to play ball, then he's gonna have to swallow his pride and go to Canada. Show out there, and opportunities will come along. Got to crawl before you walk. Yeah, that. I mean, I don't know if he gonna swallow his pride and go to Canada. I don't know.
He's gonna be crawling anyway.
Yeah. Jared said Carson, he can go from whence he came. Oh Lord. Yeah.
Cracking jokes.
Vincent says, a Niners fan, I do not recommend bringing in Josh Johnson. Not the great Josh Johnson. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
He survived this long in the NFL. I have no idea. That's a great 30 for 30 story. I swear you don't play it on almost every team.
He sure has. Dana said, yeah, Joe is over. Zach talking about Broadway Joe Namath. Coach, was Broadway Joe wearing that chinchilla coat when he called out Zach? We remember the famous chinchilla coat. No, he didn't have it on, Vince. He didn't have
a nice little sweater on, Vince.
Vince with the Falcon reference. 28-3 the University of Florida comes back against Kentucky. Here we go.
That's funny.
That was not good. All right.
You can't even score. How did they beat the team they played earlier? God, they can't even score against this team.
All right. A quick Heisman update, as I call it. Caleb Williams is 14 of 17 for 206 yards and 3 touchdowns already.
Jeez.
Shedeur Sanders, 12 of 20 for 74 yards, an interception, and a touchdown. So, and USC just scored again. Lord have mercy. USC just scored again.
Told you the mascot coming.
You better enjoy it now, Coach. They won't be doing that on my Bulldogs.
Anthony said Colorado had the right to hit that transfer portal again. When you got to play folks on offense and defense to win, sadness.
Yeah, hit it.
Vincent said if Colorado makes a bowl, bowls will be cannibalizing each other to get Colorado to come that way. Yeah, they're going to be fighting. Anthony Corey said they may make the toilet bowl.
The whole infamous toilet bowl where we put the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Now it's going to be Colorado in there too. But that'll make Kelly happy. She'll have some competition down there.
Oh, Lord. Red Winston had one more shot at you. They'll get 6-6 wins. They had to play UGA for that last game. Okay.
Listen, you just sit back and wait for Oregon to play my Bulldog, and we're going to open up a can on you, and then we're going to open up a can on Coach's team. You understand? I told you.
Did he think Oregon going to play with you? Oh, my God. Well, hey.
Well, he think that. Yeah, he thinks it. Just like you think your team can play with us, too. Now, I'm telling you, we going to represent for Deion. We're gonna get all of Deion's payback. We're going to get you, Winston, your Colorado, and then, Coach, we coming for your USC boys. And all in the name of Deion. That's right. UGA and Colorado is a package deal. Whatever Colorado don't do, we'll take care of.
Caleb Williams is now 16 and 19 for 248 yards. He has 20 touchdowns this year and no interceptions.
Enjoy it now, Caleb. I hate for your last game to be against UGA, but
That's what you want, baby. That's what you gonna get.
That, that's gonna be must see TV right there. They do have to play each other.
Well, CJ Stroud, he played good though. But CJ Stroud, he survived and went to the draft after playing us. So don't worry, Caleb. You'll still be number one after getting this UGA medicine. But come on, Bo. Come on, Bo Nix. Come on, Winston. You think we worried about y'all? Well, we are not worried at all, and we'll be sitting here waiting for you Pac-12 bums to show up and think y'all gonna do something.
But now,
Come on.
They said the best quarterbacks in the Pac-12 this year.
They are. Yeah, y'all got the best quarterback, but we got the best overall team, and we just need Caleb to make a few plays because y'all defense is going to open it up for Caleb. See, y'all defense is going to let him score, and our defense will shut y'all down. It ain't going to be all that wide open down the field, even though I told you, Prez, I'm worried about our cornerback. I am worried about the UGA cornerback. That's what Coach C. I know Coach secretly is thinking that's where they're gonna get us at. And I wouldn't blame him for secretly thinking that because Coach know our cornerback the weak link. But that's it, Coach. But our front seven still gonna get to Caleb before he find all those guys. So Caleb gonna be able to get that ball out? I hope so.
Well, he gonna try to. He said he gonna do it though. We'll see. All right, y'all.
Ain't Colorado rushing. It's gonna be UGA rushing. So it's gonna be a good one. I really hope that's how it's set up. I want Colorado first and USC second. Shut Winston up. Well, that Winston say his team gonna be there. No, not Colorado. I mean Oregon. I want Oregon first and USC second. Now Colorado ain't gonna make it, but
Okay.
Oregon got a chance. I want Winston first and Coach second.
All right. Well, that's all, folks. We'll be back next week. We want to thank the Prez for joining us live today.
Appreciate that, Prez. Anytime,
Prez,
baby.
okay. After you watch some football, where will you be going? And this is gonna scare everybody, but where will you be going?
Dinosaur, Oklahoma.
What's in Dinosaur, Oklahoma?
Whatever I find in the ground.
Probably gonna find the first T-Rex fossil. Quick update: Florida's on the goal line. Probably gonna score on Kentucky right before the half. All right, 23-7. That's a little bit more respectable halftime score, but I need them to score right before half. Now I feel better.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for
Colorado,
joining.
y'all done. Y'all ain't coming back. Everybody, we out. Episode 295 next Saturday.